is the thing. Time is the essential piece of interpretation. You cannot start without me. See, I start the clock. My left hand, it shapes, but my right hand, the second hand, marks time and moves it forward. However, unlike a clock, sometimes my second hand stops, which means that time stops. Now, the illusion is that, like you, I'm responding to the orchestra in real time, making the decision about the right moment to restart the thing or reset it or throw time out the window altogether. The reality is that right from the very beginning, I know precisely what time it is and the exact moment that you and I will arrive at our destination together.
Okay, before this video begins, that clip that plays in the beginning, I'm sorry if that doesn't look the most interesting. Trust me, the movie is a lot more interesting than what it presents. The beginning is very monologue-y. It's very monologue-y and has something else that I will mention in there. I won't spoil, but yeah, I just want to put that out there. Sorry that clip seemed a little made you think the movie is boring. It's not really. It has been a long time, but hello and welcome to my review of the movie Tar, and it has been a long time. It's been a couple weeks since I've even recorded anything, and yeah, explanation: lack of ability to maybe my computer got full. That's basically what it is. But yeah, I'm back, and I'm back for a movie review of Tar. And I must say, it was my best compliment is it is very well put together, and it is well made. My complaints is some of it is strange, and there's one thing which I think actually there's a justification for it, but I still want to comment on it. I don't buy into the initial relationship. Relationship, you know what I'm talking about. I don't want to spoil anything. I'm not sure if this is fictional or real. I may bring that up in the editing. Editor me will probably tell us to say something. Now I've looked it up, and yeah, this is a fictional story. It is apparently, so I was doing research, right, and it is marketed as a biopic. In the marketing, it presents it that way. In most things, it presents it as a biopic, but I've looked it up and confirmed Lydia, the main character, Lydia Tar, is a completely fictional character. She does not exist. This is a purely fictional story that is presented as a biopic. Like, it's very realistic. It's a story that you think that could happen, and it makes sense because I was like, how do they make a movie about a real person that fast? Because of the dates that are placed in there. So it makes sense. So, in the end, Tar is a fictional story, not real. You just say no or something, but yeah, so Tar was a pretty interesting movie. I wouldn't say it's like a great movie. Like, it's well put together. Cate Blanchett does a really good job portraying this character. And the camera work is pretty good. What I like is, yes, it is kind of like that kind of shot is abused, where they just set the camera down and they let the scene play out. But they do a lot of one shots, where there's a very long shot of them doing one scene. It'd be something like this, like they just set the camera down, and then like some dramatic thing like, why would you do this or something, and then like you would just keep the scene while you just like, I hope you can hear me. Just like back away and then like walk back in camera and then do this. It's like that. Like, it's just like it did the movie did a lot of that, and that's just what I want to say. And I must say it is quite interesting to see, and I do quite enjoy it most of the time. Yeah. It was used a lot, but I did enjoy just seeing those little scenes. I loved the camera, even the camera movement when it did move. Like, it didn't move actually. And I liked the way they set the frame, where like in most of the time when you're like looking at the frame, you're not usually looking at the center. It makes you focus on something else. and if something is in the center, it is not in the center for long, which I think is pretty interesting. And yes, the cinephile is speaking in me. Dun, dun, dun. And then, yeah, it's just really interesting how the story is told. The ending, I will say, is another complaint for me, and I think it works, but it is also very abrupt in the way it ends. It just suddenly, and it's like a few words are spoken, and then just fade to black, and then me and I'm just looking around like, what? And also, weird thing I want to point out about this movie. Also, I just realized I've covered a lot, and it's only been 3 minutes. I don't know, and this is obviously a very new movie. This movie came out like last week as of recording this, and Tar is a movie in 2022 that put the credits in the beginning. When is the last time you've seen that? When is the last time you've ever seen someone do a review, someone make a movie and put the credits in the beginning? And there were still credits at the end. That's the thing, is there were still credits at the end. So it was really just a long set of credits, right? And then like some like weird, like kind of off-putting music in the beginning. And yeah, I do think this movie was well done. Obviously the acting was pretty on par. I didn't really buy. I think there's only one lacking actor. There's only one lacking actor. I'm sorry. Hold on. I literally just paused, but I need to pause again. All right, I'm back. Yeah. So like, in what movie, actually, like, you're gonna hear that. What movie actually puts the credits in the beginning? You know, like no movie does that anymore. It's always the old movies, which I don't say is a detriment, but here's the thing: is I actually do quite enjoy just seeing the credits at the end. So like when I'm watching a movie, like, and I see the time limit, I know it's like minus minus like a certain amount of time. So still interesting, but I did quite enjoy it. The music was pretty good. There was one scene where I jumped because the music felt so sudden, but I think that was kind of the point, and I was literally just like, I just jumped at my scenes. I was like, ah! But yeah, I think besides that, I'm running out of things to talk about. Really, there was. So I was trying to find the picture of the character in Tar that was played by this actor, who I will tell you it is after, but I could not find a picture for the life of me. So here's the picture of him, of the actor. I could not find the picture of him in the movie, but trust me, he is in the movie. So here's the picture. One actor that was in here. Hold on. I want to check who this actor is. There is one actor that I saw that was in here, but he was barely in here. Mark Strong, for how notorious of an actor the man is, he is barely in this film. And it is kind of weird, I must admit. I cannot lie to you. But besides that, the acting was pretty on par. There's a lot of old people. And the beginning was quite rough up to a leading point, and then it started to pick up. So I wouldn't say it's not necessarily a very weird movie. Also, one second. Apparently, I had to go a lot during that recording. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to check real quickly. Yeah, I did cut a little bit. So yeah, it's a little strange. You're gonna hear like a random cut, and that's because the recording decided to do that instead of me. Fun. It decided to pause for no reason. Anyways, well, I don't think I have anything much to talk about left. So, I hope you guys enjoyed my review. If you did, feel free to hit the like button, subscribe, comment what you thought of the movie once you've seen it. You really should. I don't think you should be watching reviews if you haven't seen the movie. If you're on Instagram, feel free to hit the like button and all that stuff. And I just realized I haven't even said what the number is. But yeah, sure, follow, like, all that stuff. But if I were to give this one a rating, I would say about an 8 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie to you, a 7 to an 8, like a strong 7 to a light 8. And I feel like I kind of have a Anthony Fantana's rating system in a way, but also at the same time, it's not really. My numbers means different things. You feel me? Random reference. Anyways, yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed my review, and I will see you next time.